I do.
And why do you vote?
Because I believe in democracy and everyone having a vote, and yeah, I take an interest in it.
Right, okay. What do you think democracy is?
Everyone having a voice, and that voice being heard, and going to a public vote, and then ultimately entering that.
And do you think that David Cameron is interested in your voice?
Actually, considering I don't like the Conservatives at all, I actually don't mind David Cameron
Yeah.
as a go, but maybe I don't know enough.
You don't mind him? How do you know him?
Well, as in, I don't mind how he comes across, and I don't mind what he's doing in some respects. I think
How
there's
does he
worse
come
people.
across to you?
I think he comes across quite well in the ways he doesn't come across as someone that wants to alienate young people, which I found maybe others might want to do. I think there's worse people out there, like Nigel Farage and people like that.
Right.
But actually,
There's worse.
yeah. But actually,
Even worse, would you say?
I think Nigel Farage is worse than David Cameron, definitely.
Okay. So you're saying that it gives you... So do you think that... you didn't really answer the question. Do you think David Cameron cares about your voice being heard?
Yes, I'd like to think so.
Right.
Yeah.
Really? How exactly is your voice being heard by you going and putting a tick somewhere?
Well, we're not voting directly for him either, are we? We're voting for our local MPs who then take our things into... So that's, I guess, he can't obviously hear my exact voice, but he'd hear me through my local MP. So it's kind of a trick question to say he'd hear me directly.
Yeah.
Do you...
Loud, because the mic's
Okay.
still there.
Do you believe that Cameron is really interesting in your well-being and other people's well-being? Like he's honest about, you know.
As far as we know, but all I know is what the media tells me and what we hear. So I can't know. I couldn't say for definite yes or no. But I think to be in the position of Prime Minister, you have to have an interest. You know, he doesn't want the London riots or something like that to happen again, which is obviously, even though that was the most ridiculous thing ever because it wasn't anything to do with politics. But equally, he wouldn't want to. I don't know. That's just my view.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have a go?
No,
You don't really know. Yeah.
No,
Why not?
because I don't know enough about politics.
Okay. Fine. What do you think is... When you say you don't know enough about politics, what do you mean by politics? What is politics?
I don't know really enough about the different parties and what they represent in order to make a valid choice. I feel it would be a silly thing to do.
Right. Okay. What do you think they're up to?
What do I think they're up to?
Yeah, what do you think the politicians are up to?
I have no idea.
Really?
No, I really don't.
Do you think it's an act of... Do you think you should be interested?
Probably, yeah. I just definitely, I would love to. I just never have had the opportunity to learn about it properly.
Right. Do you think they might be doing something a little bit dodgy?
No idea. I'm sure everyone's got their own views on it.
Right. Okay, lovely, thank you. Will you have a go?
You know what the questions are now. You can prepare yourself.
I was going to change the question.
Oh, I'm joking.
I might change some of them. So, do you vote?
Yes.
Why?
Truthfully, because it makes me feel like an adult.
How long for?
Until I rock up and realise I've got a queue for something. Really. Yeah.
And I mean, does voting make people into adults?
No, there is a reason for it. It's a really long and drawn out story, but one year, my birthday's on the 6th of May, and one day the elections were on the 5th of May, but it was the day before I turned 18. So all my mates could vote, and that time I was like, I can't vote, and I got really frustrated. So the next time I made sure I could vote. It's kind of the story.
Okay, now that you realise the ridiculousness of your story,
Thank you.
are you going to vote at the next election, and if so, why?
Yes.
Why?
Because I feel I have to. I feel like I should.
Why?
To have a voice.
Does it give you a voice?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
What type of voice does it give you?
Political voice. I think I've been found out.
Can you explain to me in what way, when you voted last time, how was that your voice being heard? Who did you vote for?
Conservative.
You voted for Conservative.
I think so.
It's not nice, Danny.
Now how do you feel?
Yeah, I feel good.
You feel good you're part of what they've been doing the last few years?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Fair enough. It takes all sorts.
I feel like I've given some wrong answers there.
No.
There's no one. There's no
Interesting.
one.
Interesting.
Just
Thank
ignore
you.
him laughing.